Hi everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome back to my craft room for day 7 of Junk Journal July. Today the prompt is window. So I didn't decide on that yet. So I'm on my next page. Now, I felt like you can interpret this a couple different ways. I have a window stamp here, which would have worked lovely. Of course, we all have window envelopes. I have this, what is that, a die from Photoplay I got a couple years ago at the Creative Creations Expo. I have window stamps right here, not stamps, stickers. All right, so I have a lot of those. I don't think I have bigger ones. Probably not. Nope. And I think I'm going to use my die set. And I have this as the background, like my house. I can use either one. I think this one would be better. All right, so I just want to cut that down. Do I have a pencil? I do. So we'll cut it there. We'll cut it about right here. Pull out my paper trimmer. My cat's in the background trying to see out a side window in here that has a curtain on it. He's digging his way through. Aren't you, Sky? They like to see the house from different, or the yard, I should say, from different angles. Is that hanging over? That may be a little tiny bit too big. I hope everybody's well. It's another hot day here in Jersey, but my friends in Texas, I know I have a few people, at least a few, that live in Texas that watch my channel. I hope they're okay. And are going to be okay. I guess Texas is a pretty big state. And I'm not, although I have the name of their towns, I'm not sure exactly where that is. All right, so let's do this. Which way does the house go? I think it goes this way. I may have cut off just a little too much, but that's okay. I think it's more the paper from underneath the book. I could open it. Just work on this here. All right, so I die cut 2 different windows. How do these go? I guess it doesn't matter. I have this one, which blends a bit. And I have this one, which I think would look better. I'm not sure. Am I ever sure? And then I have this. It's all not going to fit, so I'm going to have to cut some of it off, which is okay. Unless I do it like that, but then does the planter fit? It kind of does. All right, so this would be a good time to use my little sticky dots on the back, but I'm just gonna glue. I got a couple votes for my wildlife. Well, I got one for the bear on the left and one for the squirrel on the left, so that doesn't really help because it's tie. I also thought, here's another thought I had. I also thought I could reprint the one image that had a lot of the animals and kind of put them over the top because they were pretty vibrant before I put, you know, the tea bags on the top. Oh my gosh, somebody did a commentary of me. They were yelling, you know, that's not gesso. I laughed so hard when I read that comment. It was so funny. Like, this is not gesso. That's okay, I have tea bags. As a matter of fact, when I drank my tea this morning, I had to remember to save it. I didn't remember. Yesterday, although I filmed, no, my tea was probably still out there when I filmed, but I forgot that quickly. Oops. Oh, come on, window, cooperate. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the wallpaper behind. Will this come up? I'm gonna have to get it back in exactly the same space. So what I really wanted to do, take two, was glue this on top of this. And I thought it might look like wallpaper in the house, right? Maybe that's what I was going for anyway. That's what I was going for. We're going with that, and we're just going to cut off the excess on the top. All right. Yeah, I think that achieves the... You're not going to see a whole lot of it, I don't think. I'm happy to use this die set. The little green dot on it makes me believe it was really inexpensive. Maybe just like, I don't know, $2, $4, something like that. All right, I feel like a lot of times the window, what are they called? I don't have these on my house. I wish I did. Or a different color. Let's do it this color. Right there. And then I did cut out a different color for the top, but I felt like I even did a different color than this. That would be all right. What are these called? Flower. I have a couple of them in my garage. Because I thought, well, I had them. I don't know why I had them. Unless they sat over the rail of an apartment I used to live in. All right, so that's that. Now, luckily, I remembered I have like a bin when I was a card maker. Some really cute tags in here. I found a lot of tags. I could make a little tag book out of these, or a tag flip. I really didn't feel like a lot of die cutting a ton of flowers, so I was happy to find these. I don't know which ones will look good. This whole, I could cut that down. That's pretty. And it looks like it's spilling over. I could make life really easy and just use that. Or do I want all these different ones? Oh, it looks pretty with the different ones. Not that one. And then I have a bunch of these little, I feel like these came from like a paper pumpkin or something. And I have a bunch of greens I can tuck behind. I might just use this. Let's just cut that off there. That one wasn't too bad. This is in like a little, I guess I stamped all those out in. All right, I'm down to, let me see this one. That's kind of cute too. I think I'm going to use this though. And maybe put a couple little yellow ones behind it peeking out. Or just leave it like this. I think this is back when I was practicing coloring stamps. I could pretend that's growing up from the ground or something. All right. I definitely want to use some of these greens. It's pretty cloudy right now. It's supposed to, I probably already said this. It's supposed to go up to like 97 or something. I went to that party yesterday, barbecue, and it was 97. And oh my gosh, the pool was so beautiful. It was so big. The yard was immaculate. It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I went. So that was that. Today, a couple little errands to run. Well, I had written down YouTube, CVS. I have to pick up a prescription. Not too exciting. I guess you don't really need to know that. And I want to go to Kohl's. Because I'm kind of doing a refresh in some of my house. I kind of refreshed my bedroom with new, you know, comforter, or I have a duvet in there, so new duvet cover and curtains. And what else? I still have to get some art in there that I want. And the only thing in my living room, I want to replace the curtains. And I'm not a big Kohl's shopper. I know other people like find a lot from there. I don't want that so matchy-matchy. Let's move you down. But I happen to go in there. I feel like this is deja vu. I talked about this. But anyhow, I found living room curtains, but they weren't on sale. And they are on sale now. So I want to go and get those today. I think today is the last day of the sale. All right, I have one more. I feel like it needs something up in here. What am I going to do? Right window or find a quote? All right, and then, did I want this? I would have to pretend this is growing off the side, but I think it needs it. So let's cut that off. And have that almost, how did I want that? Maybe like that. So it looks like it's from a tree. Where's the part I ripped off? I feel like maybe I shouldn't have. Not this part, the part that's the stem. Where is it? It should be right here. Oh, little fox, you're coming up. Why can't I find it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I feel like I cut too much of it. It's an easy enough fix. All right, and then let me see if I want anything else. This type of flower isn't gonna fit in. Or if this doesn't look upside down, well, I think it can look up. Oh, that's good. That's good. Looks like a continuation, that on the side of my windows, I have this big bush here. I think I'm gonna leave well enough alone. I think it's pretty. I don't know that it needs anything else. I do have these that are similar flowers. No, I think we're good. I wish I had more of this, and I don't think I do. I went through the whole thing. I do have one more little leaf there. Do I want that there? Does something need to be growing out of that up here? If something does, I feel like it needs to be blue. All right, let me cut this in half. I think what this was is you put a sentiment in the middle of it, from what I remember. That's way too big, right? But maybe just right here. And I'll tuck that in like that, with. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna leave it there and not glue it on. It's kind of pretty. But I think this is it for window. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. I think it looks nice. I don't know why I keep feeling like I need to add more. I don't. It kind of does look like it's growing out and over. All right, I finished it off. I found whispers of petals. I put a butterfly there and I added a little sprig up in there. So now I feel like it's balanced and complete. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love your comments. Have a great day. Be safe. And I'll see you in my next video.